Welcome to the Table View Toastmasters. Pete here. Wanted to give a quick deep dive and tutorial on accessing pathways and ultimately the resources that are available to you online via Toastmasters International. And we start at the beginning with your login details. You would log in on the basis of the details that you would have created with Toastmasters when you first signed on with the club. If you've got a problem with the email or the password, there are obviously options there to renew or refresh those. And you will get to this home page, and this is the important part, the start point of your journey. If you're not familiar, if you've never signed in as welcome, whoever you may be, this is really important. You'll ultimately learn how to use Basecamp, but for now, I wanted to point you as if you were a first-time user and club member, you would come to education programs. This would then allow you to look at the different programs that are in play, and the one that's most important for now is the pathways. That's your ability to access your curriculum, your agenda for the Table View Toastmasters, and starting off on your first pathway. You can see there are different options here, sampling your first project, achievements, awards, all of these interesting elements. What I want to do is to take you to the bottom of this page and to this very useful link of choose a path. And once we've clicked on choose a path, it's going to ask you for a language, easy enough. And it's then going to ask you for two options. One, either take an assessment, or two, view the path options which are available to you. I'd like to start by showing you on the assessment, and I would really encourage you, if you're not quite sure of what your goals and ambitions are, but you're dead keen to get going with your Toastmasters journey, just take 5 minutes to undertake the assessment. If we look at this here, continue, it's going to ask you a series of questions. For example, the topics that you're interested in, let's say it's coaching, leadership, and public speaking. Very, very popular combination. Which of the following topics is most related to the personal and professional goals? Let's say it's public speaking. Learning about speaking, coaching, or leadership will help me significantly. You can see where this is going. This is really useful to help you, and ultimately it will generate a best pathway for you from the 6 that are available. Let's look at the 6 options which are immediately available to you. You can see here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pathways. And if we click on any of these hyperlinks underneath the little icons here, you will start to see what the projects in the pathway are. And this is a really useful way of understanding the 5 levels that are associated with each of the 6 pathways. The first part, this mastering fundamentals, is common to all. So the whole question of your icebreaker, writing a speech with purpose, an introduction to vocal variety, and then the evaluation and feedback, those are common to each and every one. In fact, you will duplicate that first part and revisit your fundamentals as you start new pathways. And a pathway can take as long as a year or more to complete, so these are significant undertakings. From level 2 through to level 5, that's where things start to get a bit more interesting in terms of elective projects and a divergence in the competencies that you'll be following. So you can see here under the presentation mastery, you would need to choose 2 of these elective projects, choose 1 of the following under building skills, and then in terms of demonstrating your expertise, what you need to do there is typically undertake quite a detailed project within the club environment with others from the club to actually deliver on some goals and objectives. Might even take as long as 6 months or longer. So it's good to start understanding all of this within the scope of your Toastmasters journey. We can always use the back to take us back to where we were. And in terms of this, you can then decide based on having compared the notes, compared your different options. You can then say, I want to continue, I want to undertake this particular pathway, continue, and it's going to take you to where you will pay for your pathway. Now, if you're a first timer, you won't need to pay. That $20 payment that you see here is not applicable. It will take you, and it will take 24 hours to register your particular course online, and the day after you'll be able to get straight into your tutorial and resource material, which is going to take you on an amazing journey. I have absolutely no doubt. There is so much information here. I would really, really urge you to engage and understand how to go about your business on here. Enjoy the journey. If you have any problems, reach out to one of the executive members, myself. You know where we are. Don't be shy.